Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Anime Daddy. I'm back again for another Chainsaw Man chapter review. This is a pretty good one, pretty big chapter, lots of shit introduced, but I think only 20 pages or something like that. But let's just get right into it. Chapter 108, titled Something Important to Asa. Now, this is a continuation from the last chapter where Yoru's like, this is my leave it all to Asa plan. She left it all to Asa. But we start off with her, Asa, saying, yo, you killed a bunch of people. Like, this isn't good. And then Yuko goes on to say, yo, I only killed a few people, and they were all bad people. The Gun Devil killed millions of people. Like, trying to compare herself to a catastrophe on the level of, like, genocide. Like, the Gun Devil killed a lot of people back in Chainsaw Man 1. Like, when Aki's, like, parents and family died. He killed a lot of people. Like, we had just, like, pages and pages of text. But either way, Asa she's pissed. She's pissed off, and Yuko's like I said, do not do what you're thinking. And she can read everything she's about to do. Like, Yuko can read the minds of every person, I'm gonna assume. And she can read the mind of Asa, like she can tell what Asa's about to do. She's like, don't do it. It's not a good idea. But Asa then shouts, Yoru, how do I make a weapon? And Yoru already knows, like, what she's thinking, because, you know, they have the same mind. But she's like, I doubt that would be a strong weapon. And Asa's like, yo, just fucking tell me what to do. So Yoru says, just touch something that belongs to you and call its name. That's all you need to do to make a weapon out of this stuff. So Asa puts her hand up, she doesn't grab it, but she touches her uniform, and then she says, super strong uniform sword, and rips her uniform off and makes it into a sword. Now this gives me just major Kill la Kill vibes, like literally from just the clothes getting taken off to like the sword, what it looks like. It just gives me Kill la Kill vibes. Either way, of course, Fujimoto's drawing more girls naked, but not naked, but unclothed. But we get to see Asa's like, she's pissed off. She said, Yuko, I'll solve my own problem. Like, just stay out of it. She's like, don't make me slice you up. And I mean, like, we know Asa. Is she really capable of cutting up a devil this strong? But let's continue, Tom. Let's continue. She's like, geez, Asa, just think about it. Like, if I kill the bullies, that are like, a notorious devil kills bullies in an attack, don't you think other bullies in Japan would hear that and stop? Now, I mean, this is just flawed logic, because how would you know that they're bullies? Like, are they really going to report this person was a bully, but they got murdered by a devil? Like, no, it's just flawed logic. But either way, Yuko goes on to say, like, I could stop all bullying, like not just yours, but all bullying in Japan. Debatable, because kids are fucking mean. But Yuko goes on to say, like, I could be a symbol of justice too. Like, I could be Chainsaw Man. No. No, you can't. Nobody will ever be like Denji. But Asa's like, what does Chainsaw Man have to do with this? Like, it's sort of clear that she has like an obsession with Chainsaw Man and like saving people, and she wants to be Asa's Chainsaw Man. She wants to be her savior. But Yoru's like, Yuko made a contract. Like, you made a contract. What did you give in exchange? Because we saw, like, in most devil contracts in Chainsaw Man, you have to give something in exchange for, like, the powers. Like, a Himeno in the Ghost, she gave pieces of her flesh to the Ghost. And then, like, Aki had to give, like, it was a free contract with the Future Devil, because the Future Devil was just interested in seeing how Aki was going to end. But I don't think this was a free contract. This devil had some ulterior motive. If it was free, then this Justice Devil is most likely trying to get rid of Yoru. Because you would think justice and war, they don't go together very well. So maybe it's just like an enemy that war has and stuff. But we could scroll down. She said, like, there's no give, she only received powers. She said, when I got this power, I received a heart that shines with the light of justice. Like, some shit like this. And then, like, obviously in the panel, we get to see these, like, sun rays, or we see the light flashing down on them. And, I mean, just cool symbolism. But Yuko says, yo, peace, I got one more bully to get rid of. Let's put some fucking clothes on before I leave. And she's like, wait, stop. And she goes to hit it. She says, I'm about to cut off your legs, because she doesn't really want to kill Yuko. Like, she sort of got attached to her, but she goes to swing and she gets the sword knocked out of her hand. Little good comedic moment, and then we see this last panel on the page. I told you it's pointless. As we get to see Yuko's neck sort of off kilter, and a lot of her body parts become sliced up just like this. Now this is an awesome page, awesome double, well not double page, but 2 pages where we just get to see this awesome, like just the dismemberment of Yuko. She's like, you can't stop me, and then she gets fucking chopped up. Now we get to learn that obviously this was Asa's power, and I love how like the bottom panel, Yoru originally said it's gonna be weak. And just strong. We get to see these guts all over the floor. Like Asa is naked and she is covered in blood. Might be some people's kinks, but we get to see Yoru was like, yo, you made a sword like that was really strong. Like usually weapons that I make out of random people are weak. And it's like, because obviously we know the more attachment you have to something, the more powerful the weapon will be. That's why Yoru said, yo, make Yuko a weapon back when they were like really good friends just starting off. But then we get to the revelation that Asa, that uniform was her mom's. Well, the uniform was one that her mom bought her one, like before she died, when we saw in the flashback that she got fucking murdered by the typhoon. But she's like, yeah, it meant a lot to me though. And then she goes on to say, I didn't really mean to do all this though. Like I didn't know you'd do all this. Then she gets some flashbacks to Bucky, where she's sort of traumatized from killing Bucky, because that sort of like led her on to this road of like having no friends and stuff, because she was just starting to get out there and put herself out there, and then she destroys Bucky's fucking life. She gets the flashbacks like, oh god. And we can see Yuko's still alive, and Asa's like, because she's concerned because Asa's friends with her and stuff, and she doesn't want her to be like dead. She's like, don't die, don't die. We just see these pretty cool panels right here, and then we get to see somebody pull up who asks, you want to save her? And Asa's like, yeah, I'm like, I want to save her. And we get to see this really ominous walking, and then boom, anything for my little sister. What the fuck? She has the eyes just like Makima and War, or Yoru when she goes into her form. But she also has earrings that have like Denji's pull tags, or the cords. I don't know if it's just like a thing, but I'm pretty sure this isn't Nayuta, Makima's like reincarnation, and we already have War. So we have Conquest and War, 2 of the 4 horsemen. This one is either death or plague or pestilence. I think pestilence or plague or whatever. But if she can bring someone back, this is really gonna be interesting. But she says, your little sister? I mean, that also probably goes into why, like, maybe that they are death, because wouldn't you think that death is the oldest fear? But she calls her the little sister, so I'm gonna guess that War is the younger sister or person to this. And I'm also wondering, are all of the 4 horsemen females? Like, are they all gonna be girls? It would be really cool, to be honest, to see all female, like, devils and stuff. But, like, were their original bodies female? Like, Makima, was she originally a female, or did she inhabit that body? War, Yoru, is she originally a female, or is she just inhabiting this girl's body? And same with this person. But we're not really sure, obviously. Maybe next chapter we'll get some more deets. But the devil hunters pull up, because they obviously heard the buzz of the button, and they pull up, and they just see this huge fucking Yuko's head, and her tentacles are getting massive. Now, I'm not sure if this is good or bad, because that person pulled up and said, I can save her. Whether that means being able to revive that devil as a stronger devil, or being able to bring Yuko back as a human. But either way, big ass chapter. We got lots of shit that went down. Maybe we get to see another one of the horsemen, because it is really interesting, because we don't know like why they're here, or if the horsemen are drawn together, or like if they know about each other in the present time. Like, if she can tell that War is inside of Asa, this random girl, then like it could lead to her being able to probably see the Chainsaw Devil in Denji, maybe? Or maybe they're just because they're related, they know. But this is really cool. Really interesting character design. I really liked it, obviously. Fujimoto's a goat. But let me know what you thought about this chapter. I'll be back probably next week for another chapter review, and then JJK this week in One Piece. But Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And peace.